What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I really want to talk about what to do if your ex contacts you during the holidays or during Christmas time or any of that. The reason I'm making this video is because I think I had at least 4 of my students in my Telegram coaching subscription ask me, hey, what do I do? And I got a few emails about it too. The question is, what do I do? And what do I say? And how should I react if my ex does contact me during the holidays? What do I say? And the first thing you got to know is you can't freak out. Okay. Everyone assumes that just because their ex reached out to them and says something along the lines of like Merry Christmas, hope you're doing well, something like that. I just got to put the fucking pen down. I fidget when I make videos with pens and stuff, so I just got to put them down. People assume that just because somebody reaches out, so somebody will do start no contact, for example, right? And then they will get somebody that I get a question it's like, well, I've been doing no contact for 120 days. And my ex, what if my ex reaches out and says Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday or whatever? The first thing you got to do is not freak out and not panic. You can't expect them to be ready to talk about the relationship and stuff like that if they might have already moved on. So you just have to take it as it is at face value. Just it's a Merry Christmas or a Happy Birthday. Now, Merry Christmas is a little bit different because Merry Christmas can be sent as a mass text, right? So, for example, it's what I do. I go to my phone and I just blast Merry Christmas out to everybody on my phone. They might not even remember that they were even messaging you. They could have just been saying that just to be kind, right? It's good just to remember that they just could be saying it as a kind, courteous thing to do. They might they might even just be thinking about you and being like, you know what? I hope even though we're apart, they're having a good Christmas. So I'm just going to say Merry Christmas. It's literally sometimes, most of the time, as simple as that. Now, you can't. So I'm going to tell you what you shouldn't do. When they message you saying Merry Christmas, you can't be like, hey, I was hoping to hear from you. When can we get together? It's like, no, that's not what you're looking for, especially out of no contact. What you're looking for is for them to reach out to you during kind of a random time, not a birthday, not Christmas, nothing like that, nothing weird like that. You're looking for them to reach out to you during kind of the most random time ever. That's what you're looking for. It's really that simple. There's no tricks, there's no gimmicks, there's nothing behind that. And there's nothing that you can say really that would make your ex come back to you anyways through a text message. You obviously want them to want to meet up with you, and it's not going to happen like this. Okay. So if your ex reaches out to you, don't panic, relax. Everything's going to be okay anyways, regardless of what happens. Just the idea of you being alone in their head during the holiday season when they're probably with you the last holiday season, right? If you think about it, most of my relationships have lasted more than a few years. They're probably thinking of the last time they were with you during the holidays and some good memories, some family events and shit like that. So they're thinking about this stuff and they're probably going, oh, you know what? I hope they're doing good. Okay. So I just want you guys to realize that it's not the time to be trying to get back with them. All you got to say is, thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too. And don't say anything further than that. It doesn't need to go further than that. Just say, thank you. You too. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. Because they're going to be like, oh, and they're going to, because that's the thing. And I made a video in the past saying, if they want to walk away, make it easy for them. If you make every interaction after a breakup real easy and you don't put pressure or stress on them to contact you, you just kind of keep it civil and simple, then they aren't going to associate you with, pressure of getting back together and stuff like that. They're going to look at you as a normal human being. Well, when you go through a breakup, you're not really going through normal emotions. But what I'm trying to say is they're going to look at you in a good light. Okay. I want you to know that, because in the past, I've gone through breakups personally that one of them was nasty. And every single time she would message me, it was nasty. And it was you're a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. And then it was super hot and then super cold. So she said, I'm a terrible person. Then she's like, I really miss you. And I'm like, okay, I still needed to go through what I needed to go through at the end of that relationship. I needed to feel what it was like to move on from her. My hair is ugly and flat right now, ladies and gentlemen. So just remember, make it easy. Don't overcomplicate the whole thing. Keep it simple, and don't freak them out, right? And it's just, they're associating you with good memories, and they could literally just be looking out for you and just saying hi, or it's a mass text, right? What you're looking for is like, hey, how are you doing? Randomly. You know, some people are sneaky and play games, so they might say something else along the lines of like, hey, I found one of your things at my place. Do you want it? You'll hear shit like that, and then you're like, it depends on where you are, if you even want to get back together with them at that point. But people will do things to reach out to you. They'll put themselves into your orbit if they really want to get back together. That's really all I'm trying to say here. I should have said this in the beginning of the video and just made this video fucking shorter, but whatever. Thank you for watching. And if you guys want to get like private coaching or anything like that, and you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer a monthly subscription service to talk to me. The idea is, instead of it being, you know, like it's voice chats and video chats and texting, and there's a monthly subscription service for that. So just email me at masculineenergy27@gmail.com, and you can get access to that. And everything will be down below in the description for you. The idea is, if you guys need a little bit of help getting through something and you want just some direction and some help, I don't feel like charging hundreds of dollars per hour is the right thing to do. When I was going through this stuff trying to learn it, I remember I was like I did one coaching session with like someone. I'm not even going to mention it. Fuck it. It was really expensive, and I walked away with not more questions, because I got my main questions answered, but I just wanted some follow-up, right? So I was looking for follow-up, and I was looking for just little answers as I was trying to perfect my game, trying to perfect how to be more manly and masculine and move forward, and actually about business stuff too. I was like, how do I do what you do? And how do I become better? And how do I get out of the rat race? Stuff like that. And that's exactly what we do in the chats here. I'm literally looking at one. So I really want to make sure that if I ever coach you guys are taken care of, because I really do give a shit. And I want to start posting testimonials on my channel. And I'll see I need it to be authentic, and a lot of people that are here are pretty afraid to be like exposed online. I guess they don't really want to be seen taking relationship advice, but if anybody actually has the guts to do it, let me know, and I'll post, we can do an interview if you want, or I can post, or I can post a, like, you can post like a, I don't know, like maybe a paragraph long on how I helped you. And then that will show authenticity on the channel, so other people can come and say hi. And eventually, like, we can make a big group. Like, I have a group, but the group, I haven't focused on it yet. And I'm going to start making private content just for the group. So that's it. Anyway, I'm fucking rambling at this point. If you want to join it, it's down below. Message me if you have any questions. Okay, guys, take it easy. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And take it easy. I hope you guys aren't too lonely. Bye. Done.